All right, H Town fams, welcome back, man. All right, so we're gonna be checking out this video. I haven't watched it yet. Personal attack. Gary brings up an Andrew Wilson wife debate. Apparently, it's supposed to be about Christians and their ethics and their moralities. There's a lot of stuff we're gonna be seeing in this video. So let's check it out, see what's happening, and let's dive deep in this. Let's check.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Say something about
if you're claiming I'm lying, that's
different.
fine. I just would like the proof
Well, I mean, you're taking care of another man's kids, aren't you?
and the proof that I've done anything wrong is.
Well, the proof is that you took a oath to a wife, and basically you broke that vow.
No, I
and
didn't.
now you're
I
with
was-
a,
first
now
of
you're
all-
with a different woman.
First of all, I was a secularist essentially.
Uh-huh.
I had a courthouse wedding. That's one, and 2 well, I won't even get into all the details. They're not even important.
Oh,
But
yes, they are.
the thing is like. Gary, it was completely appropriate to have such a divorce. One and two, same thing with my wife. She was abandoned. Like, what do you want? By the way, it would be the most Christian as far as Christian ethics. It's the most Christian thing to do to take care of the people who are around you. Like, why would, for instance, like if your brother died or something like this. Wouldn't you take care of his kids?
That's a false narrative. No one died. Here.
Wouldn't you take care of his kids?
What happened is another man left your wife, and now you're taking care of them. So is that what you're telling us?
What's immoral about that, Gary?
Is that what a good Christian is?
What's immoral about that?
Hold on.
I'm asking if that's good Christian values.
There's nothing wrong with it. Absolutely is Christian values.
So
like, what's wrong with that?
Another man's kid, simping is Christian values in your book.
Guys, we've deviated
Yes, taking care of people's kids, especially if they don't have a father, is a Christian virtue.
Guys, we've deviated from the Jesus Christ discussion with the Virgin Mary. Do you guys want to move on to ethics now?
This is ethics.
Yeah, but-
this is what do people stand behind what they believe in.
I'm fine with this, Myron. He can continue the inquiry.
Okay, so this is what we'll do. If we're gonna go ahead and suspend the debate on the Virgin Mary and etc.
Time limits.
We'll move on to we're gonna do time limits now. We're gonna put. Are you guys okay with 3 or 4 minutes on the clock?
Whatever he likes, man.
Which one did you prefer, Andrew? 3 or 4?
We just do 3 minutes. It's
All right.
fine.
So we'll do 3 minutes. I'm going to give it to Gary because you brought up this topic of his wife. We're moving on from the Virgin Mary conversation, and then we'll go 3 minutes uninterrupted. Each person can make their argument, and then if you can see, then I'll bring it back to him, and then we do it as many rounds as you guys need. But go ahead.
Well, it basically goes like this, man. If you're going to preach about Christianity and you're going to preach to others about what a good Christian is and how people should become Christians, then the way you live your life has a lot to do with it, because you basically have to do what you preach or you're a fraud. So here's what it comes down to, man. If you already made vows to a woman and you broke them and now you're with a different woman, a lot of Christians would consider that adultery. Quite frankly, your wife, and again, I have nothing against her. This has nothing to do with her personally. But the fact of the matter is, she has kids from 2 different men. 2 different people she took vows to and said, I will love you forever. And she has kids.
Yeah, that's a big problem, and I'll talk some more about it. But that's a big problem. You don't want to, and I have to agree on Gary with this point. You don't want to end up being with a woman. Not say you can't, but it creates a lot of issues in a family because you just don't want to be with a woman that already have kids. It's going to be bad for the kids. And especially if the woman is not working on herself and the guy's not working on herself, it's going to be a big problem. But let's see what he says here.
Kids from those people's marriages. Now, you always talk about a nuclear family, sir.
And when you end up going into a relationship with someone already that has a kid and you're going to be a father figure for that kid, it will never be the same, because as a man, you can't give that kid the same love you would give that kid as your own kid. And it's true. It's true. And the kid will never see it the same because he knows you are not the father for him or her. They know. So it's just not the same.
What kind of nuclear family is this? The nuclear family is the bedrock. Hold on, sir. The nuclear family is the bedrock of society. A mom, a dad, kids, not a Brady Bunch. Not an ex-wife and an ex-husband. They get a whole bunch of kids from different marriages together, and they think everything's going to be kumbaya. This is what destroys society from within. So if you actually want to be a good Christian or a good Muslim or a good anything, pick the right one the first time. Now, I'm going to make this clear. I'm a numerologist. I'm not divorced like you, brother. I'm not divorced like your woman, because I pick my my woman based off numerology and astrology. Come up here, baby. We're going to make this abundantly clear, okay? When it comes down to it, you have to understand that numerology and astrology is supreme. Numerology and astrology will tell you.
Okay, I'm not into this. One time I was, but now when I actually look at it, it says, seek God first, and everything will be added to you. Nowadays, all men do is chase women, and they end up finding the wrong woman. You're not supposed to go look for a woman. You're supposed to seek God, because that's the only love you will ever need. Women can't give love, and men seek, and it stems from so much more. It stems from the family, which Andrew is a stepdad. The kids are going to seek love, and they're going to seek it in the wrong way. And then they're going to end up chasing a woman again, which create a cycle. Gary chooses women from numerology. That's his thing. But you want to seek God first. And if you're supposed to have a woman in your life, she will come. And when she comes, she will be the right one. Don't go seek a woman. Because even when you seek her, you're going to still be seeking something else, because you're still not fulfilled. And it's just what's happening in society on a global scale. And I used to be a part of it. I used to be. But now I have learned. I've seek love from women. But they don't have it to give. Love comes from a man. And when it's true love, you get it from God. And then the man gets it from God, and then the man is able to give it to the woman. Man is the only thing that, men are the only one that really give love, really. Women can't give love, man. So stop chasing women and focus on you. Focus on finding the peace inside, which is God.
If you're picking the right woman, or the right man if you're a woman. Not this Christian nonsense. You've already failed, sir. She has failed twice. You have failed once. Who knows? Maybe you got another fail in the future. I don't know. But all I know is I've been married to my baby for 20 years. And everything we do is based off numerology and astrology. And last point, I'm not raising someone else's kids as a numerologist. You are as a Christian. I yield my time.
All right, we'll put 3 minutes on the clock. It seems like this debate is more on ethics and
personal ethics.
Yeah, I guess
at this point, yeah.
Andrew, we got 3 minutes on the clock for you, so you can go ahead, rebut that.
Go ahead, Andrew. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Jesus Christ himself had a stepfather. I don't know why you think this is a dunk. Yes.
So Jesus Christ, when he was born, yes, but he wasn't born in a fallen state, and that's the difference. The woman was a virgin. That's what made the birth of Jesus Christ different from women these days, because you're not going to get, most women are not virgin, and they're in a fallen state, right? So yeah, you had a stepdad, but I think what he wanted to say, because he's trying to make his decision value from the decision he made with his wife. And this is not me judging. I'm just going over what he said. You want to know that they were given a child. There was no other man that went inside Mary and then she ended up getting a child from another man and he became a stepdad. That's not how it works. So That point irrelevant. I did disbar that point. It's irrelevant at that point. So is the point that he's making, he's trying to back up his side, but bro, just take it. It is what it is. At least work on yourself. At least your wife is working herself, and you guys both want to be better, and you're seeking God. But he's a secularist, so not sure how that plays in seeking God, to be honest. But let's see.
Of course, the ethical thing and the ethical purview to do is to try.
And Christianity is evil. It's evil, man. Christianity is evil. Muslim, all these religion, they're evil. They tell to live up these ethics, there are these moralities, and the more you try to live up to them, the more you fall into the darkness. Don't try to live up to all these expectations. They're just going to drag you down, because every day you're going to be thinking, oh, I want to live up to this expectation. And the funny thing is, the more you think about it, the more you don't live up to them. Ironically, so funny.
Try to take care and assist people can't assist themselves. There's nothing within Christian ethics or Christian virtues which disallow from you marrying a woman who has children from previous marriages. There's nothing. So there's nothing there. Which, dude, I didn't interrupt you. Don't interrupt me. None of that disallows it. Okay, so I don't even know where you're coming up with this.
Okay, what's happening here, Gary? Like, chill out, buddy. He's trying to flex. This is just right now. He's on an ego trip. I don't know why he did that, but that's just a ego thing for me. Like, why you have your?
I think that what you've done is you've conflated me with like some kind of red pill bro, and you think that I'm some red pill content creator, but I'm not.
No,
I follow the ideals. Stop talking, dude. Stop talking.
Don't worry, we'll
you can't seem to help but spurred.
Add 15 seconds
within
for Andrew,
within
please.
within the purview of Christian ethics. Not only am I not doing anything wrong, but I'm doing everything. All you're doing is affirming I'm a good man. You're like, Andrew's a good man and takes care of people. Oh, I know, terrible fucking Christian, awful. I
don't think being a good person and taking care of people makes you a good person or a bad person, right? I don't think that makes you a good person, honestly. Because you could be a bad person pretending to be good to take care of a person. So, it doesn't define that you're a good person.
I don't even know how this is a dunk. What you're also trying to do is you're also trying to placate ego and materialism by saying, look, I bought this chick for, $100 from whatever boom country you bought her from. Mm-hmm. And we have this wonderful, great marriage. And, I'm not raising anybody else's kids and blah, 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 blah. Facts. I'm a numerologist. Buy my shit. Buy my product.
I never said that.
Entirety.
I never said anything about buying anything.
I don't know why you're interrupting me.
About buying anything?
Why you keep interrupting me, bro?
Gary, don't worry. We're giving you an extra 20 seconds.
It's my turn.
You're good.
So the thing is like, for you to just say, well, what you're doing is anti-Christian. There's nothing anti-Christian about it. This is an old criticism. It never done anything to hurt me a bit. Most people have mixed families these days because, unfortunately, we had to go through the boomer generation, Gen X, this type of thing. You're dealt the hand that you're dealt.
Not true. Yeah, your family can bring you past baggage and trauma. It doesn't mean you have to pick up the pieces and fix it. You're not obligated to fix anyone. You're not obligated to take care of anyone. Because guess what? No one takes care of you but yourself. And how you find yourself? Put God first, and He will show you the way. He will help you to get over. You are not placed in the world to be a part of it. You are placed in the world to overcome it. And this is just, to me, this is just two evil ego, of course, but evil, yes, going at each other. For what reason? To win a debate or to learn something? It was not to learn. It was just two evil clashing together to get the upper hand. And it makes no sense. But this is why I talk about when feelings, these men both have feelings and their feeling got hurt and then they start attacking each other's wife, which it shows that they both want to live up to ethics and moral, but yet they did not, because one feeling got hurt, the other one attacked the other one, and the other one, it's just a back and forth now, which shows that ethics, morals, it's something you try to live up to, but you never will, because once someone hurts your feelings, you're going to turn against them. And that is not even love, or that you're not even a good or bad person. And I understand it because I've been down this road.
People have stepfathers. They love their stepfathers. People have stepmothers. They love their stepmothers. It happens this.
I disagree. You may have a stepdad and stepfather, but you say it's love, but it's actually hate. There's no love in there because you're still yearning for your original mom and you're still yearning for your original dad, which there's always going to be something missing. Always. And you're going to keep, and then the funny thing is, they're going to grow up and the girl's going to go search for it in a man, and the guy is going to go search for it in a woman, which they're never going to find. Never. Because it's evil. It's evil, man.
This way sometimes. Is it optimal for society? No. Does it lead to a massive amount of degeneracy? Ultimately, if this is something which is a goal, this is, in other words, something you're pushing society towards, of course. That has nothing to do with the personal situation of an individual person or individual circumstances, each of which should be assessed on their own merits within the confines of Christian ethics. So the only reason, by the way, you brought this in as a personal attack, and I understand why. Most of my critics usually will do this after they've lost a debate with me, and that's exactly what's happening now, just like it happened before.
When that was the debate,
man, all I'm gonna say is this was just some egos going back and forth to win a debate. They weren't there to learn or understand each other. All they end up doing at the end of the day is talk about moral and ethics, which they have none of, and they're evil, and then they disrespect their own wives and TV or YouTube, whatever you want to call it. I consider TV at this time of day. But yeah, man, watch the video, tell me what you think, leave your comment in the section, and we'll see you next time. Sheesh.